YouTube, what's good? We back with another one. We got another story for you guys. But before we get into that, listen, we're on the road to 1K. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and share with a friend. As always, pull up a chair, grab a seat. Young Thug, you're on the hot seat, my boy. There's been a lot of stuff going on around Thug actually being a rat and Gunna not telling at all. There's a lot of confusion because people in their feelings and look, man, the streets is dead. It's been dead, right? But these guys are so confused that they got people thinking what they're doing is righteous and the right thing to do. Meanwhile, Gunna's been out rapping whatever allegations. You know what I'm saying? With just say that.
About to drop it, they go with the Maybach. Ain't no more winners, I'm telling you, stay back.
You know what I'm saying? Bread and butter,
Head dollars. Never fuck the nigga, always stay solid.
right? And his album One of One. But anyway, let's get into the story real quick. We actually got some got this thread we want to show y'all. This CEO Mikey Young Thug. All right, let's read this. It says Young Thug told Mariah the scientist that Scooter Braun offered to buy a little baby out of his deal for 150 million, but baby said he wasn't having a meeting without QCP. That's quality control P, right? Scooter later calls QCP and they work out a deal to sell the label. How much out the 300 million does Lil Baby deserve if the negotiation started from his catalog? Oh, see? Hold on. Some audio. Hold on, my
Conversation
fault.
realistically with the Scooter Braun little baby thing make me sit here and think something.
My fault, y'all. There's some audio. Let's see.
Gonna
Let's
lie
see what's
to
up.
you on a slow news week. I totally appreciate all these leaked phone calls from Young Thug and the fact that he can't sit here and keep a secret for nothing. I really appreciate it this week. And but this conversation, realistically, with the Scooter Braun little baby thing, make me sit here and think sometimes you can be too real for your own good, especially for this. If this story is real about little baby, and then it kind of also made me think of like, dang, how much bread did P and Coach K really break down with Lil Baby? Because allegedly in this conversation, Young Thug is sitting here saying that Scooter Braun reached out to Lil Baby to give him or try to buy him out of his contract and for probably for realistically for his rights, his publishing or whatever, all the paperwork from QC and whatever other label situations he had. For people who may not be familiar who Scooter Braun is, of course, I want to say he managed Justin Bieber one time, Taylor Swift. I want to say he's the one who owned Taylor Swift masters. I could be kind of mixing it up a little bit, but if my memory serves me right, those are some of the main people that he's attached to or has been attached to was Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber. So let's be clear, Scooter Braun got bread. I mean, obviously he got bread because he bought QC for 300 million as a whole. So that also made me kind of be like, dang, the little baby kind of like keep it too real, especially if P and M didn't bring him the 150. So basically, allegedly, he said he reached out to Lil Baby and said, "Hey, I'm trying to give you 150." Lil Baby was like, "Nah, I'm cool. I can't do the deal without P and M." So then
Kept
Scooter
kept it
Braun say,
real.
"All right, cool." He did, since
Held
you
it
don't want
down.
to say and do the business without them, he just went completely around Baby and went just to P and Coach K with 300. So now to make me sit here and say, out of that 300, one, how much did the Migos get? Because QC ain't QC if it ain't for the Migos. And we just keep it a bean. Even I don't care how hot Lil Baby is right now.
Facts.
I'm just on paper and just off of cultural impact. I still think the Migos catalog is still more important and probably is worth more than Lil Baby's joke. Like hotness and what the streets love, yeah, Lil Baby. But we talking about just longevity.
Mm-hmm.
That Migos catalog ain't nothing to play with. So I kind
Facts.
of make me want to think out of that 350, like I mean, out of that 300 M's, who got what? Like who really got breakdown that Baby? Because if Baby didn't get that 150, I know Baby feels some type of way. Because there ain't no way in the world I turn down 150 and then you go get 300 and I don't at least get 75. Like if I only get 75 and I keep it in the family,
At
cool, I wouldn't be
least.
upset. But if you tell me
Right.
I don't get anything less than 75, that's out of pocket and P is ridiculous. So again, like I said, that conversation just made me want to think about how did that breakdown of that 300 go? And then look, I'm gonna lie to you on a slow.
Yo, this is real interesting because it, I don't want too much cursing, but listen, this is interesting because so Scooter Braun went to Baby and Baby said no because he didn't want to do the deal without P, and then Scooter went to P directly and sold it for 300 million. And what's crazy, y'all remember we just had like they just got Lil Baby looking crazy because he just was on stream with Black Boy Max and telling him like, hey, let me get some of the, let me get some of the profit. We're gonna split the profits off the stream once it's done if you do a song. And people was trying to call Baby broke, right? Which broke is relative, right? I don't know his money situation, but broke is relative. So now seeing this, if this is true, 100% true, this is just nasty work, y'all. I don't know what to say. This is nasty work. Let's look at some of these comments on this thread real quick. Um, Hold on. He don't know what the F he talking about. That's 150. That 150 million would have went to QC. QC effed up selling the label because they were on their way to billionaire status. Okay, so he's saying the 150 million deal would have went straight to QC if Baby did the deal. Okay, but uh, the thing is QCP, right? Quality Control P. He did the business deal without Lil Baby, right? Because he sold all of QC. Wasn't Scooter Braun trying to just buy little babies? But in order to do that, that means Baby will have to own his master. So Q, all right. So I can see what that means. All right. Let's see. Well, they both just unfollowed each other, so I don't know. Story may be true. I doubt the original number was 150. It sounds inflated. And then CEO Mike again says, I don't know, because at that time everyone was getting these type of numbers. I think people be sleeping on the type of numbers Baby be doing. Billboard just had him ranked high as hell for albums of the century. All right, man. Shout out to CEO Mikey with that one for sure. Appreciate it with that story. We got another one real quick. Let's see what else we got. Hold on, we got some more news on this real quick. Let me see. All right, so hold on real quick. My phone, my computer going crazy. Looks like we got some more audio, but it says Young Thug explaining to Mariah the Scientist that Little Baby was offered to get out of his deal, but Baby wasn't having a meeting without P. So this is corroborating CEO Mikey's story, right? So Young Thug told Mariah the Scientist that Scooter Braun offered to buy a Little Baby. Same thing, right? But he wasn't having a meeting without QCP. Let's see.
Well, like shit, you gotta
Hold
talk to
on,
Pete.
hold on,
Well,
hold on. This is a jail call. This is okay. Okay, let's see what's up.
hey, I talked to Wham on the phone. I said, what you think he gonna give you out that money? I said, you think he gonna give you 75 million or 100 million? He like, shit. I'm like, be always real. Do you think he gonna give you 75 to 100 million on that deal? Be always real. He like, hell no, I don't think that nigga gonna do it right like that. But Scooter Braun offered Wham 150 million. Scooter Braun told Wham, I want to buy your rights, so I'm gonna give you 150 million. Wham tell this nigga, nah, I'm cool. I gotta bring Pete to the meeting. Man, that nigga went straight around Wham and called Pete and bought the whole label from Pete. The whole conversation started from Scooter Braun trying to buy Lil Wham, trying to buy him out of the deal too. He wanted to buy Wham out of the deal. Like, I want you to be with me. Wham like, shit, you gotta talk to Pete. You gotta talk.
See? Alright. So Young Thug is saying like, hey, he was gonna buy him out of the deal regardless. So if Baby just would have agreed, then Scooter Braun would have went to QCP and then just said, hey, he want to buy Little Baby out the deal, and Baby would have had that money for his catalog. But again, because like we saw with the last one, Baby said, nah, I'm not doing it without QCP. And Scooter Braun went right to him, and who know where Baby's left that money was.
Gotta talk to Pete about that. Man, nigga, Pete crossed that nigga head right out, worst way. I'm on the phone with Wham, he just like, man, that nigga Scooter Braun try to have the same deal with me, the same meaning with me. I tell that nigga, I ain't really doing that without Pete, you know, I'm just solid. Man, Pete go take the meeting without Wham and get the jump business done. Of course, a nigga get the business done for 300-400 million for sure, but
Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah, 300-400. Yeah, it's over.
goddamn, bro. Hey,
Oh, oh, see what happened, y'all? They be look. Ain't nothing like a dude that's locked up or hurt. Pillow talking with his chick, yo. Which yo, that's real nasty work. If that is true, that's. I mean, we just gotta take Thug word, right? We gotta take his word at this moment. I mean, this story is everywhere. Yo, you don't do your homies like that. You're real homie, especially like he could have just, like you said, Baby could have got the money split, and that would have been that, and that's it. Now, again, back to the original thing I was saying, as far as Gunna not really being a rat, Young Thug told 21 Savage he wishes he could take back what he said about Gunna being a rat, but feels it's too late to change it now. Meanwhile, Thug telling everything. It's like he writing a book, bro. They got him recorded on everything, bro. What are you doing? Like out here looking like a real master splinter, bro. You talking so much. Let me see. It says, shout out to this page too. Uh, best POV TV media as well, right? Let's see. More jail audio has leaked. This time it's 21 Savage telling Young Thug that he doesn't believe Gunna cooperated with the intention of snitching on him and suggests Thug could possibly fix things while saying Gunna didn't rat. However, Thug feels it's too late because he already yeah, encouraged rappers like 21, Lil Baby, Dirk, and Future to push that narrative. Let's see what they talking about, y'all.
You know, Jeffrey Williams in the car. It was a gun and drugs in the car. Was it yours?
He probably said that though, bro.
100%. But you
That's the only part I don't agree with. I
It's
disagree
Savage
with
right
him
here.
on. The other shit he said I wrong. But that, like, nigga, it wasn't yours neither. It was the nigga who took the charge shit.
Right.
Cause I don't, in my heart, bro, I don't feel like Shawty did what he did with with the intention of hurting you. See what I'm saying? I don't really get that vibe from him. I feel like he
but
just green. That's just my opinion.
I just look at it. God damn sure was thinking about that one day. Like, man, I'm just gonna goddamn. I ain't finna say nothing about this shit. I'm just woo, 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 woo. I might just be like, man, them folks did what they had to do. I don't
Yeah,
feel
should
like
have said that.
that was wrong. I swear to God, I was thinking about doing that before, but I'm like, shit, what the hell? That's gonna change it. Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album you put out might go #1, but that's it after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like on some real shit now.
Nah, you. Nah, you got to. You hold his career in your hand, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If you come out right now and tell the world what he did went wrong, cause them folks already on the internet like, man, fuck all that. We rocking with them. Ever since he dropped that song, they like, man, we rocking with him.
Right.
If you come
Right.
out and tell the world
I ain't
that
stop listening to
you
him.
was in agreement with that shit, his career ain't over. That's why I said, like,
I
it's
understand
like,
that part, but now think about niggas like you, Wham, Dirt, Pluto, niggas who I really fuck with, who like my brothers who already done like cut ties. Imagine niggas, y'all niggas already done cut ties with a nigga, and then I come and take a nigga and be on the nigga's side after they did what wrong. They can call me.
yeah,
Like,
but,
you know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah.
like I'm slapping y'all in the face.
Shout out
No,
to
it ain't.
21,
Cause
bro. Shout out to
niggas
21.
need to stop jumping the gun. Niggas need,
Yes. There you go,
like,
21.
I don't know, bro.
How
It's
you
like,
call that? How you call
it,
that jumping the gun though?
cause at the end of the day, saying fuck a nigga, what that's really finna get a nigga for real.
Well, definitely.
Yo, shout out to 21, man. He got sense, bro. He like, yo, you bro, what you did, you came out, whatever, and you said what you said, but we know that's not what he meant. That's not what he meant to do. And Thug is steady worried about the image. That's what he sound like. He's worried about the image. And 21 is like, nah, he dropped that song and people's rocking with him. You hold it. If we know now though that Thug do not hold Gunna career in his hand because he didn't drop two albums, right? It's the what was that the album where he opened up with Bread and Butter. I forgot the name of it, but that was the album he opened up as soon as he came out as soon as he got home. That album's fire, and then he just dropped 101. Like, bro, this what the streets be doing, man. This don't make no sense. Grown men worried about the image when they did like you, but this is just a people thing. This is a people issue, bro. You did something wrong. You had people cut ties with bro. Now you know bro really didn't do nothing wrong, and you still like you can't. But the audio's out now. Now what? Now you look crazy. Listen, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Roll to 1K. We're gonna see you on the next one. Be easy.